Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. I am Tanya Cortez, your favorite foundation junkie. And on this channel, I talk about everything complexion and how it would relate to more mature skin. From foundation reviews, foundation wear tests, foundation first impressions, I do some hauls and a couple little things in between. So if you like that kind of thing, please subscribe and follow me on Instagram at tanya.cortez. Now, to my subscribers, thank you guys so much for watching my videos and thumbs up my videos and everything like that. I so appreciate it. And I'm gonna tell you guys to thumbs up this video already because I know you guys are gonna like it. It is Black History Month, and I just want to say to all of my African American people who have pioneered to set the space and set the way for all of us to be able to do some wonderful things in this world, thank you so much. And also, guys, I was looking around and to see if I could find some nice over 40 channels for me to watch and, you know, just get some tips from other women, you know, that look like me. And there were really none. I can't find many. And the ones that I do find, they haven't either did a video in a year or 2 months or 3 months. So you don't really kind of know how active they are. So there's not that many people, you know, that I can watch. I do have some beautiful ladies that I do follow here already that they do wonderful makeup, and I'm happy to follow them. But we do have to support each other in this over 40 community here on this platform because it's not many of us. So we do have to go out there and support. So to the good part. Today, I'm going to be doing a full wear test as well as a first impression and review on the Shiseido Syncro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. This is the box. I'm going to show you what it looks like. But I've heard good things about this foundation. If you guys want to see what this foundation looks like on my skin, then you stay tuned. Roll the credits. Hey ladies, well, let's get started. I hope everybody's day is doing well, is going well. I'm so glad I'm going to be able to wear this foundation all day today. So this will be a wear test for this foundation because I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to be out for some time. And I'll probably end up going to Sephora for a little bit. I'm looking for something in particular, but it's skincare. So that's probably something that you're not interested in. And if you are interested in skincare, just put it below. I'll do some skincare videos. So I'm going to go look for that today. But today we are talking about the Shiseido Syncro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. And this is oil-free and it's broad spectrum SPF 30. See, I did that without my glasses, y'all. I'm getting good. I don't know why. I felt like I had to say that. But, so this is what the box looks like. And this is what the bottle looks like. This is what the bottle looks like. Does have a pump there. And I got it in the shade 510 Suede. Now, I ordered this online too. So, you know, I'm going to be hoping for the best. So, we're going to see though. Okay, so let me give you the vitals. So, you have 1 ounce, 30 mils of foundation. It is 30 shades. And it is $47. So I'm going to give you some of the highlights. It says it's medium coverage, a liquid formula, radiant finish, long wearing, hydrating. So again, we're trying a luminous foundation, and on my skin, you guys know. So what it is a luminous foundation that hydrates up to 24 hours and adapts to your skin for a medium to full coverage with radiant finish. That is a water-resistant formula that provides SPF 30, buildable coverage that won't easily transfer, crease, smudge, or fade. All right, so those are just some of the basic claims with this. Of course, the ingredients are on the Sephora website, and that's that. So let's get into it. So I'm looking forward to the not fading, not transferring, because I will be wearing a mask, and I will show you guys what it looks like. After I take that mask off, it says it's not going to fade or anything. It's going to correct the look of shadows created by fine lines and wrinkles so that skin appears smoother and firmer. So we're gonna see how it sits around these fine lines, excuse me, and wrinkles. So just a reminder of my skin, I have combination of oily, I have large open pores, I have texture like crazy, and hyperpigmentation. Okay, so I'm gonna use a brush on this side and a sponge on this side. I have more hyperpigmentation on this side than I do on this side, so I use a sponge on this side. So here we go. It says to shake well, so I'm gonna shake this up pretty good. Now I've heard a lot of good things about this foundation. I'm not sure. Now I did watch videos before I'm doing my video, and you know, that doesn't bother me at all because either it's going to be good on me or it's not, so it doesn't matter what other people say, kind of thing. So this is the color, and this is the 510 Suede. Yep, 510 Suede. This is what it's looking like. I don't know if that's too dark. Well, we're going to find out in about 2 seconds. All right, so we're going to use one full pump, and I'm going to start with the brush side this time. And here we go. This is the brush side, and this is the untouched side. So let's take a look at the texture. This is the texture on my skin, and this is this side. All right, and then so let's take a look at this hyperpigmentation and see if it covered. Now this is, I think this is what they would consider medium right here on this side. Well, let's see. And it covered pretty good to be a medium coverage. Yeah, it sure did. It covered pretty good. And this is definitely medium coverage. It is definitely a little radiant. Just a little glowy, more so than radiant. I just find it to be a little bit more glowy. So, and that, the only thing about that primer is it really does give you some sort of ashy situation. I don't know what that is, but that's what it does. But anyway, this is a nice finish so far. Now, what do you guys think about the color? I can't tell yet. I'm gonna wait and see before I say anything. Right off the bat, it seems like it might be a little too dark, but I'm not sure. I think I like the color, but once we get another coat on there, I like this. But I think if you like, you know, more of a medium coverage, I think you'll like it right here. If you don't have a lot of texture on your skin, I think that you'll like it right here too. So, you know, if you kind of want to keep it easy like Sunday morning, then you will be good right here. So I'm going to do the other side with a sponge. I'm going to use one more pump for this side. All right, so this is the sponge side. This is the brush side, sponge side. All right, so the texture on my face is the same on both sides. It is the same on both sides, but I do believe that I like this better with the sponge. I do believe. This gives it a more, of course, more coverage on the first pass. But I think I like the way that the finish looks with the sponge. And this is actually really, really good. It's like really covering up the hyperpigmentation for it to be considered a medium coverage. Usually, you know, some medium coverages can, you know, cover it up. But most times that I've found, most of them don't on me. But see, you know, I have some very dark ones too. So, because, you know, I'm a picker. So I've been making a conscious effort not to do that anymore. So I haven't done it. But, you know, and I feel like my skin is starting to thank me for it. I've created a whole nother skincare routine. And I think it's really benefiting me now. My skin is starting to look a lot different. Just the texture of it. It actually is looking sort of like skin. Like it doesn't have that makeup look. It doesn't have a strong scent at all. But you know what we get ready to do? We get ready to build it up so we can see what it's going to look like with 2 pumps on each side. Now, you guys already know, I tell y'all all the time, I got to use extra because I got a big face. So I'm gonna use another pump on this side, and it's mainly just for demonstration purposes, only because I usually only use 2 pumps, but because I'm doing it side by side is why I end up using a pump on each side. So just so I can build it up to the, you know, the max, so you guys can see what it would look like built, you know, build all the way up to the max. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and do the brush on this side. This is really coming up full coverage now, but it's a really nice full coverage. It is radiant. Like I said, it looks like it's just more like a glow, more like a satin finish, more so than a really oily finish. So now let's go ahead and pump this other side up to the fullest and with the sponge, and then so we can see how this is going to look. All right, guys, so this is the sponge side built up. All right, so here we go. And then the brush side, and then the sponge side. I swear, I think I like this on the sponge side so much better, because it actually is just letting it melt into the texture that I have. It's not necessarily blurring it, but it makes it look better. I have the same amount of texture on each side, but it is really making this side look better. Look at this side. And then look at this side. You clearly can see that, I can clearly see the difference in the texture on both sides. I definitely like the way that the sponge is making the finish look. Look at there. It is radiant though, but of course my lights are shining on my face. Let me try to turn it. All right, so this is what it looks like without no light on my face. What do you think about the color? You know, what do you think? I like the color. I like the color a lot. I think this color is good. It has a neutral undertone. I think it looks really good on my skin though. The texture is always the main thing with me. So if it makes my texture look good, then I'm a winner. It's a winner. So this is, again, the brush side. This is the sponge side. Let's show you without the lights on. So let me turn this just a little bit more because it is looking a little dark. See, I have one-sided light, guys. I don't have a whole studio that I can have all the special lights and stuff in and make it even on both sides. I don't have that. I'm just in my closet, a room that I've turned into a closet. If you guys ever want to see what it looks like as a whole, just let me know. I'll show you guys. No biggie. But yeah, so this is what it is so far. What I'm going to do is I am going to set it, and I'm going to put the rest of my makeup on. I'm going to set it with, I'm going to use either the Sephora powder or the Chanel powder. I'll let you guys know when I came back what I used. But I'm going to go ahead and set it, put the rest of my makeup on, and then I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I put on the rest of my face for what I was going to do today. So I just used, actually I used my Chanel powder. I didn't feel like getting up, so I used my Chanel powder. I did use, to bronze, I used Fenty's Coco Naughty. And for blush, I used Milani's Baked Blush in Rose Dario. And on my eyes, I actually have a little bit of Milani and a little bit of Mented on my eyes. So that's what I'm working with today. I just wanted to kind of keep it light because I'm just going to be out for a little while. And I didn't spray this foundation or anything like that because I want to just really see how it wears. I want to stop kind of doing it in a way where I wouldn't wear it normally. So normally I would put on a whole face. So I'm going to wear this whole face. I'm just not going to spray it to set it because I just want to see how it would go, because everybody doesn't use a setting spray. I'm probably going to have it on for at least 8 hours because hopefully I can run my little errands. I want to come back. I do have one more YouTube video that I'm going to shoot today. So I have this, and I'll still have this on. I'm just not going to blot or anything like that. So when I get back, we're just going to, all right, ladies, I'm back, and it has been 7 hours after wearing this all day. So let's take a look first before I say anything. Let's take a look. All right, so let me move the light some so you can see it without the light. All right, so I'm gonna add a couple pictures in here throughout while I'm talking, so you'll be able to really get to see up close and personal. But you know what, guys? I am not mad at this foundation. I'm not mad at this foundation. Actually, I'm not mad at it. I'm not at all. I think that it held up really good. Let me show you guys my mask. I had my mask on for a couple hours, probably like 3 hours or something of the time that I had this on. And so around my nose, I can see that it's gone, but it's because of the mask. Right in my chin, it is gone because of the mask. But up in here, it's still, everywhere the mask wasn't, it's still holding on. Like, as you can see, it's still up here, but it did kind of go away right here. And, you know, you can't even, it's like not fair for the, you know, to the foundation because of it. But I'm going to show you the mask and how, what the transfer was. And I don't even know that this is fair to say, but I had this on for 3 hours, moving it around and all this, and this is the transfer I got from this foundation. Was the transfer that I got, right? That looks so nasty, but I had it on for 3 hours. So I had on 2 masks, so this one was on the bottom and there was another one on the top. So I can't really say that that's, you know, I don't know if that's fair. I mean, this really held up really, really good considering. But I did get really oily. And although I did powder a little bit, I didn't spray anything. I don't know whether that would have helped. I don't know if wearing a blurring primer or a mattifying primer would help the shine. But considering how oily I am, I don't feel like it was out of the box oily. Now, I have worn some foundations where literally it's so oily that it's like terrible around even my forehead. But I don't see where it's too horrible. Like, okay, so I just moved the light again. So it did crease like right a little bit in my lines here, but I think it was because of the mask. I really do. Like, I can see where it broke up here in my nose some. I know you guys can see that. And right in there, you can just see it. But look at that without, if you can see actually where the imprint of my mask was. Y'all want to see something really cute? This is my baby's paw print. My baby's paw print. Okay, so anyway, so this is, I think this is a nice foundation. I think you guys could try it. Mature skin friendly for sure. It's I think it did really, really, really well, considering that I had this this mask on all day. But I do like it, and I think that it's a good one. It's definitely a keeper. Definitely a keeper. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please thumbs up this video, and remember, be safe. Bye.